The uncharted path. In a dimly lit studio, surrounded by an eclectic mix of memorabilia and state-of-the-art equipment, Eminem was meticulously fine-tuning the final mix of his latest track. Tobey, collaborating with Big Sean and Babytron, had infused the song with a fresh energy. And he knew this piece was special. As the bass reverberated through the room, he felt an inexplicable sense of anticipation. The song was inspired by an ordinary yet enigmatic figure named Tobey, whose story Eminem had stumbled upon by sheer coincidence. Tobey was a young man with a knack for finding himself in bizarre, almost surreal situations. Much like an unassuming hero in a Twilight Zone episode, Eminem was drawn to the idea of a song that encapsulated the uncanny essence of Tobey's life, a blend of reality and the inexplicable. One night, after an intense recording session, Eminem decided to take a break. He stepped outside the studio, the cool Detroit air biting at his skin. As he walked down the quiet street, he noticed a small, flickering light coming from an alleyway. Curiosity piqued. He cautiously approached. In the alley, he found an old man with a long, gray beard sitting by a makeshift fire. The man seemed out of place, almost ethereal. He looked up and met Eminem's gaze with piercing blue eyes. "You're Marshall, aren't you?" the old man said, his voice a gravelly whisper. Eminem nodded, slightly taken aback. "Yeah, that's me. Do I know you?" Quote. The old man smiled, a knowing twinkle in his eye. "Not yet. But you will. My name is Elijah, and I have a story for you. One that might change everything." Intrigued, Eminem sat down on a nearby crate. Elijah began to tell a tale of Tobey, not just the enigmatic figure that inspired his song, but a man caught in a web of temporal anomalies and cosmic coincidences. Tobey, it turned out, had a unique gift. He could navigate through different dimensions, slipping in and out of parallel worlds without realizing it. As Elijah spoke, Eminem felt the world around him blur and shift. He was no longer in a Detroit alley but in a vibrant, bustling city that seemed familiar yet different. The skyscrapers were taller, the technology more advanced, and the people moved with a sense of urgency he had never seen before. "Welcome to one of Tobey's worlds," Elijah said, now standing beside him. "In this place, he is a celebrated hero, known for his ability to traverse dimensions and right the wrongs of the universe. But he is also in great danger." Eminem followed Elijah through the city, feeling a strange mix of fear and exhilaration. They arrived at a towering building, its architecture a blend of futuristic design and ancient motifs. Inside, they found Tobey, a young man with a determined look in his eyes, surrounded by an array of high-tech equipment. "Tobey," Elijah called out, and the young man turned, his face lit up with recognition. "Elijah, you made it. And you brought Marshall," Tobey said, a note of relief in his voice. Eminem was bewildered. "How do you know me?" Quote. Tobey smiled. "In every dimension. Your music resonates. It reaches people in ways you can't even imagine. But here, you are more than just a musician. You are a key to unlocking the mysteries of the multiverse." As Tobey explained, Eminem learned that the dimensions were in peril. An ancient force, long thought to be a myth, was threatening to unravel the very fabric of reality. Tobey had been fighting this force, but he needed help. And Eminem, with his unique creativity and insight, was the missing piece of the puzzle. Together with Big Sean and Babytron, who had also found their way to this dimension, they devised a plan, using their music as a conduit. They would send powerful vibrations through the multiverse, stabilizing the dimensions and weakening the ancient force. The night of the grand performance arrived. In a massive arena filled with people from countless worlds, Eminem, Big Sean, and Babytron took the stage. As they performed, Tobey, the music transcended sound, becoming a wave of energy that rippled through the very fabric of existence. The ancient force, a shadowy entity of immense power, emerged, trying to resist the harmonious vibrations. But as the music reached its crescendo, the force began to wane, its dark essence dissipating into the ether. When the final note was struck, a profound silence enveloped the arena. The dimensions had been saved, and Tobey's mission was complete. Eminem, Big Sean, and Babytron stood together, realizing the true power of their collaboration. As the world around them began to shift back to their own dimension, Elijah approached Eminem one last time. "Remember, Marshall, the power of your music goes beyond entertainment. It has the potential to change realities, to bridge worlds. Never forget that." With that, Eminem found himself back in the Detroit alley. The old man and the flickering fire gone. The only evidence of his journey was the lingering sense of purpose and the knowledge that his music held a power he had never before understood. As he walked back to the studio, Eminem felt a renewed sense of inspiration. Tobey would be more than just a track. It would be a testament to the uncharted paths that lay beyond the ordinary. A reminder that sometimes, the most profound truths lie just beyond the realm of the familiar.